So the progression for North Carolina is like this. We plant a single potato in a single hill, and about 17 to 20,000 of them every year. Brand new stuff, never seen before. Plant them out in the field, and we select them. We select about 4.2%. I think that's right. Maybe it's 2.5%. I don't know. Anyways, we select a very low percentage of them. Those then are increased because to get potatoes, you plant potatoes, right? So you take the potatoes from that one hill and you cut them up into 6 pieces, or you just plant 6 tubers if that's what you've got. And that's the second year. So that one you selected that year then becomes 6 hills the next year, and you plant all those out that you saved, and then you'll select the best ones from that set.
I work with the variety trials at HERS, so it's neat for me to come and see this. I like seeing a number of varieties get named. You know what I mean? It's neat seeing a variety you worked with for 2 years actually get a name and go into production. You know, and these guys, all these universities do a good job of that stuff. They give you a ton of information.
The great thing about the Potato Association and NC State and working with Mark on the potato breeding is that, this, from a grower standpoint, we get to look at the different varieties and see which one does better that's coming about. It's one of the things that it takes so long from a trial to get to commercial production, and each year's a different season. So one variety may do better in one season and one in the next. So it's worth coming out every year and looking at the different varieties and just see how they act and do. Because once you get them in the ground, that's it. That's your crop.
And the North Carolina Potato Association does a good job through the Department of Agriculture, and then the North Carolina Potato Growers Association. Tommy Fleetwood takes care of everything. And then we do have trials all around, and between the university research and then some private trials and all, to try to help the potato industry find things that'll work for us. And it's been it's got to be a good relationship for everybody, or it's just not going to work.
I heard it's challenge loud and shrill as we chased up the great divide.
Our growers' potatoes come off at a time when the industry actually needs them for the chip facilities and for table. But our growership to chip facilities all up and down the coast, all up and down the East Coast from Florida, right on up into, and in some years, right on up into Nova Scotia.
There's probably a little less acreage each year, probably due to supply and demand. We do have a period of time that we call our slot, so to speak. We're able to produce. There's a few of us that do fresh, and we have an opportunity to market there.
The potato industry is in a unique position. We are the #1 consumed vegetable in the world, as well as in the United States. Everyone always wants to be #1, and we are. So that's we're starting from a really great point in terms of produce. We can certainly make a lot of improvements in certain areas, but we've been growing demand internationally. We've been growing demand with the frozen potato sector, with the chip sector. We've struggled in recent years with keeping demand up for the fresh market. That's a lot just because of changing consumer habits and what they're doing at home and what they're eating at restaurants.
I've been messing with potatoes for 45 years, and the seasons have changed and the business has changed a lot. It used to be just a lot of potatoes around here, but now most of the potatoes grown in North Carolina, I'd say 75% of them go to the chip companies.
These growers are easy to work with. They grow high quality product. They've got a vast amount of farmland at their disposal, and we've been doing business with them for a long time. I've been in it. I'm starting my 51st year. I walked away from the NBA in 1965 to join a family firm, and I've been with them for 50 years.